Hello friends, welcome back to automationtestinginsider.com. So this is the third part of BDD framework series, and today we are going to talk about different Cucumber options which we are going to configure in our runner class. So let's have a look at the agenda. So today we'll talk about different Cucumber options, and I'll move this project into GitHub so you can refer the code. And we'll discuss like why we have used JUnit over TestNG in Cucumber. And yeah, these are the different Cucumber options which we are going to use today. And let me just recap like what we have discussed in the last video. So my Eclipse is already opened here, and this is the project which we have created, Cucumber project. And inside this src test resources we have features folder. There we have created login feature, and we have created one this is the feature keyword, and this is the name of our feature. Test the login functionality of Orange HRM application. We have seen the login functionality in the last video, and here we have created a scenario. This is one scenario, test the login valid login, and these are the different keywords we have seen: given, when, and then. User is on login page, user enters username and password, click on login page, click on login button, and user should land on home page. So this is what we have seen, this is what we have created the scenario, and this is just for reference. We have created another scenario, like we can create multiple scenarios. So this is the same scenarios which we have listed above. Just I have changed the name to login 1. And yeah, we have corresponding, we have step definition. So this is just backend code, like whatever the steps we have written over here, we need to write the Selenium script, right? So here we have written the complete script. This simple script, like what we used to do in Selenium, we have done this in the same way. So we have written the corresponding step definition inside this login steps class. Okay guys, and we have another runner class. Though we can run our project from here, we can run our program from here, run as Cucumber feature file. But if in case if we have multiple feature file, then we need to run through this runner class. So this is our runner class. From here we can run the uh, this project, this class, using JUnit test. So this is how we can do. Now today we'll discuss different Cucumber options we'll configure in this runner class. So we'll have a look. And guys, if you go to my blog, that is automationtestinginsider.com, and just navigate to this automation tools, and yeah, here you'll see Selenium Cucumber Java BDD framework, and this is the post which I have created, introduction to behavior driven development framework. So I'll create all the BDD related post over here, so you can refer the notes from here. Here you can see this is the first part which we have discussed earlier. And guys, if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe the channel and click the bell icon to get the notification for upcoming videos. And if you yeah, new to this blog as well, so please follow using this follow button. So let me come back uh, to this Cucumber options. So these are the Cucumber options which we are going to discuss. So first one is features, which we have already seen in the last video. Here you can see Cucumber options, and here we have defined the features. So this is one of the options, and here we have to define the path of our features, where we reside our features file. We need to just give the path of our features file. So we'll see over here, to locate the feature file in the project folder structure. So we need to just define the features file path over here. And this is another option, glue. It helps Cucumber to locate the step definition file. So where it is located, com.step definition. So we need to just give the package in the main folder name over here, com.step definition. Here you can see, and it will consider all the login whatever steps we have, it will pick from here. Now what is the next monochrome? So what it does is, this option can either set as true or false, and if it is set as true, it means that the console output for the Cucumber test are much more readable. true or false. So true values are true or false. So to get a readable good format, we need to use this. We are going to use this monochrome. So let me use this. Chrome is equal to true, and here we have to give the one second, like that we have to use, and at the end of this we have to use the colon, semicolon, colon, and yeah, monochrome is equal to true. But before that, let me make it false, and we'll run our this runner file. So let me run it. Login steps are fine. Yeah, let me just run it. User is on login page is step 1. So yeah, browser is launched. It will navigate to Orange HR application, and yeah, enter the username and password, and this is the home page. It will close the browser, and again this is the second case which we have written, second scenario. Yeah, so now here you can see some unwanted this question mark is coming, right? If you see, so to remove that, what we are going to do is we'll make it true. So we'll get the good console output. Here you can see, if you see, these are the question marks mark are coming over here, some unwanted. Okay, so let me just rerun it again. Entering username and password, close the browser. This is the second case, this kind of parameterization, but I'll show you how to do the parameterization in the next video. Yeah, now you can see those question mark is not coming in the box, so you'll get the good console if you use monochrome is equal to true. And if you have more scenarios, then you'll easily identify like why do we use monochrome is equal to true, or how do we see the console output. Okay, so these only couple of scenarios, so you cannot identify, but here you can see those question mark are not coming in the box. Now what we are going to do here is, if you see, there is no what you can say, the number of scenarios in the console output is not coming, like two scenarios we have executed, but it is not showing the console in the console output, like how many scenarios are there, how many steps are there. So for that, I think there is a problem with the latest version of Cucumber Java. So let me open this pom.xml. So we have used this Cucumber Java 6.8.0, which is the latest version. I think we need to use the older version, and another one is this one as well, Cucumber JUnit. So we need to update these two. So let me search in the Maven repository. So just go to Google and just type Cucumber Java Maven repository, and yeah, this io.cucumber, this is the 2.0.0. so just click on this one, Cucumber Java. Now here you'll see, and make sure guys, you should go this io.cucumber, don't go with this info.cukes. And yeah, here you can see we have latest version 6.8.0, 6.8.1. now I'm going to, you can try 6.8.1. I didn't try this one, so you can try this one, but I'm going to use 5.7.0. the older version which when last time when I have used, so it was working correctly, so 5.7.0. so let me update. So this is the beauty of Maven project, guys. You can easily update the version 5.7.0, and similarly we'll update for Cucumber JUnit as well. So this should be also the same version. So let me search again, and Cucumber JVM JUnit. Sorry, we have to go to this one, Cucumber JVM JUnit io.cucumber, and here you can see. So we should have the same version 5.7.0. So I'll update over here as well 5.7.0. Now do Control S, building workspace. Here you can see. Now I think it is done. You can check in Maven dependency as well. So what I'm going to do now, again I'll run this runner class, run as JUnit test. Browser is launched. Navigated to Orange HRM URL application, and entering username and password. Yeah, here you can see now in the console output you don't see any unwanted characters or that question mark now. And here you can see the conclusion of the conclusion of our test, like how many scenarios are there. Two scenarios, two passed, 8 steps are there, right? 8 passed, and this is the time taken during the test. And yeah, so these are the messages which we have given. So this is how you can update the version. And yeah, please try with the latest version, this 6.8.1, which we haven't tried 6.8.1. last time we have tried 6.8.0, and in case if it is not working, then you can use this 5.7.0. now what I am going to do, the next thing is plugin. Okay, so plugin option is used to specify different formatting options for the output reports. So we are going to generate the reports now. Okay, so how to generate the reports? So this is the code which we need to write inside our runner class, the option. And what I'm going to do, just colon and comma, and then we have to write this plugin option is there, and inside this bracket you have to write which format you want. Let's say HTML, the first one we'll see in the HTML format, and then folder name. So what we are going to do, we'll create one folder inside this Cucumber project, new, and folder. I'll write like reports. I'll give the name like reports and click on finish. Just go to properties. We have to give path like this, Cucumber project. One second, we have to give like this HTML folder name. I think no need to give Cucumber project. Let's have a look. Cucumber project and reports. Inside that we want yeah, automatically it will generate index.html. So I think this should work. So let's have a look. Let me rerun it again. Right click, run as JUnit test. Now let me refresh the project. Why it is not coming? I think we need to just give reports like this, and I'll give inside HTML reports. Hopefully it should work this time around. Report, the folder name we have to give like this, we can give. And what is the second? Yeah, let's try with this one. Run as JUnit test. Yeah, it is executed. Let me refresh the project. Now here you can see reports, HTML reports are there, and this index.html. So let me copy this and open in browser, and here you will see the reports like this. So this is scenario 1 and this is scenario, the second scenario. So this is how you can get the HTML report. This is the feature test the login functionality of Orange HRM, and if you expand you can see those scenarios. So this is about the HTML reports, guys, and there are two more reports. We have just JSON file and this one as well, JUnit. So what we are going to do, you can use comma and simply write like JSON, the format which you want, and inside reports you can copy paste like this, and instead of JSON reports, JSON reports, and JSON, sorry, JSON reports, inside reports, let's give like cucumber dot JSON format. Okay, this is how you can get. And for the last one, we want this one as well, cucumber.xml JUnit format. So what you can do, JUnit reports, JUnit report, and cucumber.xml. So this is how you can give cucumber.json, cucumber.xml. Let's have a look whether it will generate the XML and JSON formats as well or not. So right click and run as JUnit test. Yeah, let me refresh the project. Now here you can see JSON reports and JUnit reports. So if you open like this, here you can see, and this is cucumber.json. So you'll see uh, and key and value pair, right? And it will ask you to download the editor. So if you want, you can go to marketplace and you can download this editor uh, to view this JSON file. For now I'm just closing it. So here you can see key and value pair, line 1 elements like this, and this is how you can get the report in JSON format. And the second is cucumber.xml. If you open it, let me open in browser, it will be like this. Yeah, this is how you can get the XML format. And if you go to this JUnit tab, here you can see valid login 1. So two scenarios are there. Now what is the next one? Dry run. So this is another option. So it will check if all these steps have the step definition or not. Okay, so let me do that. So this is very important, dry run option, and I'll keep like true. No comma over here, like this. So if we keep dry run is equal to true, then what happens we'll see. Okay, so just right click and run as JUnit test. So you can see guys, simply it will check whether all the step definition present or not, whether we have written all the step definition or not. Checks if all the steps have the step definition. So here you can see two scenarios, two is skipped because it checks whether we have those step definition or not. Okay, 8 steps, 8 is skipped. And if you see this JUnit, here you can see it will just check in green color whether we have all the step definition or not. Now what I'm going to do, let's comment one of the steps over here. Okay, so let's comment this one and we'll see what happens. Remove block comment, sorry, add block comment. So we have commented one of the steps, and now I'll run it again, this runner class, and we have dry run is equal to true. So let's see what happens. JUnit test. Now here you can see the difference. If you see this JUnit test, and here you can see I can't see anything. Yeah, here from here one exception is coming. Here you can see the step user enters username and password is undefined. So one of the steps is not defined. Okay, and in console also you can see undefined scenarios. So this is the file name the given. Number 3, the test the valid login and test the valid login. So these are the scenarios, the line numbers. So let me open. Third, this is the third scenario in third line number third, and this is the 10th. So couple of steps are not defined. Okay, so two scenarios, two undefined. 8 steps, 6 skipped because 6 steps are defined and 2 are undefined, and it is given a very good this method as well. Automatically you can implement missing steps with snippets given below. So this is what we need to implement. So this is the code snippet given. Okay, so this is the beauty of this dry run. So you can check your code before executing the code. You can run this dry run is equal to true, and you can check your code. And if you make it false, then it will run execute the test cases, and it will fail based on the whether you have created all these steps or not, or whether your test cases are getting passed or fail. Based on that it will execute. Basically when you keep false, that means it will not check the dry run. So what I'll do, I'll just uncomment this. Okay, and what is the next strict we have? So we'll fail the execution if there are undefined or pending steps. Okay, so let's keep strict as well, is equal to true, and I'll make it false. This one will not check dry run. And what happens when we have this true, strict as true, will fail the execution if there are undefined or pending steps. So right now it's true, and but we have all these step definition are defined, right? So let me just run it. Now here you can see simply it will run the execution when we have this strict is equal to true. Now what I'll do, I'll simply comment one of these steps, and we'll see add block comment, and go to run class, run it again. So it will simply fail the test case. It will not, I think it will not execute the complete test. Oh, sorry, it will execute the complete steps and it will fail the particular step. Yeah, here you can see we are not able to entering the username and password because of the we have commented that particular step. So here you can see now it will give this message as well. You can implement missing steps with snippets given below. Okay, so two scenarios, two undefined, four skipped, two defined, two passed. Okay, so it will execute the test case basically if we have this strict is equal to true. So this is about the strict, guys, and let me just uncomment, come back here, and I'll remove this strict for now, or you can keep it, no problem. And what is the next? Let me close these browsers. And what is the next? Tags. So about the tags, which I'll create the separate videos on tags. I'll show you what do you mean by tag. So let me create another feature file. So new, and file test.feature, click on finish. So here you can see this is the new feature file. So you'll see, yeah, so these are the scenarios. This is the feature title of your feature, and this is the tag at feature level, and this is at scenario level, tag 1 tag, and tag 1 tag 2, like this. So this is nothing but it is given over here what tag in the feature file should be executed. So you can define your test cases. This is kind of groups in Selenium context if I talk about. So you can divide your test cases in different tags, like smoke, sanity, or whatever tags you are going to define. So based on that it will execute your case. So I'll create a separate video on these tags, don't worry about that. We have examples keyword as well. So we'll see the parameterization in the next video, and probably we'll discuss tags afterwards after that. So let me close this, and I'll delete this test.feature for now. And what is next? I think we are done. Now let's move this project into GitHub so you can refer the code. So Cucumber project, right click, and we have team, share project. First of all, let me just create repository. So GitHub, I'll log in into my GitHub account, sign into GitHub. I think I already signed in. So I'll create a new repository over here. Click on new button, and I'll give name like Cucumber project. I'll select public, and just click on create repository. Yeah, repository is done. This is the URL. Just copy this URL. Now what is next? I'll right click this Cucumber project from Eclipse and team, share project, and we need to create the local repository. And what I'll do, I'll give name over here Cucumber project. And next time whenever we'll create a new code over here, I'll check it into this GitHub account and click on finish. And yeah, this is the git initialized, so click on finish. No problem, click OK, click on finish. Yeah, now this question mark comes over here. Now right click and team. Now you'll see this commit option. Click on commit, and just click on this plus plus sign. Now here you can write first commit and just click on commit and push. Now here you'll see we have copied this URL, and this is our repository, the center repository which we have created, Cucumber project. So automatically it will come when we copied it from here on clipboard. Okay, so just click on next master branch, it will go, and you need to enter your GitHub credentials. Click on finish. You need to enter one more time username and password, GitHub username and password. Login. Yeah, it is done. Repository, this is the repository, and it went to this master branch. Click close. Now if you refresh this repository, here you can see Cucumber project, and you can refer the code from here, src test, and this is the feature. From here you can refer. Okay guys, and the question you might ask, like, why JUnit over TestNG in Cucumber? So basically JUnit is very much compatible with BDD or TDD framework, and easily we can configure using this runner class which I have shown you. This runner class, easily we can configure the JUnit test, and still if you want to use TestNG, then we can do that, no problem, but we need to create a separate runner class for that. So probably at the end of this series, probably we'll create a video on how to create Cucumber BDD framework using TestNG, so we'll have a look into that. Okay, so this is for this all for today guys. In the next video we'll talk about the parameterization probably, and then tags and some other features in this BDD framework. So I would request, please like and share this video, and if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe this channel and click the bell icon to get the notification for upcoming videos. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.